game. Newbie jumping into their game versus Pain to make it 4-0. No one's got over that 3-0 hurdle just yet. EG had that taken away from them, but VP also looking poised to do just that. Let's jump straight back in though and see what Secret are up to, as they've still got that 3K gold. Storm are looking to bring things back.
Yeah, that's all we get out of it.
VGJ welcome a team fight at this point with Global and Supernova available, but Secret happy to just take these towers and then just TP in a hero that you can't kill and who can defend that tower in the Abaddon.
Incredible stun. Thing to save some tower damage.
Yep.
No, nothing too weird. Straightforward, pushing across the map, looking for pickoffs. Rezo still power farming. How's net worth actually? Only a couple minutes late. Very, very good for VGJ Storm. I mean, the Abaddon is actually really struggling in terms of his total farm amounts in comparison to maybe a normal circumstance, especially how hard they won their lane. It feels like maybe it should have been a little higher, but...
Yeah, there is a 2K gold for Secret, but yeah, looking at the net worth, it's kind of in the supports, because Silencer has 600, and then both Radiant supports are at 2.5. But that's kind of okay for Secret, because even though the Abaddon's having a bad game, Shaker's going to have a pretty early blink.
Snake King getting gone on here. It's going to have Wand if needed, but a lot of damage to Yapzor. Great ulti. That's definitely going to cost his life, though. Just no way it doesn't go.
Snake King has the wand charges for the reincarnation if he wants to use them.
And yeah, watch out for the Vlads. Careful.
He's getting slowed. With the box from the trees, he's probably... Is he going to skill ulti? I don't think he's just going to die twice if you do, so...
Yeah, definitely. They have really weak disables, but, you know, if you're dead for 4 seconds or whatever, it's pretty easy to catch up there. Definitely helps to have a tanky strength support when you get gone on like that, but good attempt at the Sunray or the ulti by Phoenix, but that was basically all he could do there. He would have died a little faster otherwise. Tough engagement for VGJ Storm, losing their carry, losing their support, losing their egg as well. It's more pushing out for Fada, makes all the split push, and that was where like Abaddon becomes really effective. Like even though individually he doesn't do that much, if he just shows up to a tower like this, every single one of your creeps takes like 2 more tower hits. It really adds up in the long run.
Snake King going to TP back in. Still has that ulti point, I believe, available as he's going to get crushed away. And Klings just deletes MSS, knowing there's no Supernova to play around with. Just straight and right-click to victory. Nice global silence to just kind of secure a retreat here. Fata ultimate has been popped, and he's just going to try and heal up what he can. But unfortunately, not taking too much damage means he's not getting healed up immediately. Shaker, nice little fissure, catches the backlines. SVG also sets things up for Fada to stay alive. Shield himself, denies as well. Clinks getting kind of blocked out by the fissure, but he managed to get a couple more kills for his team. And unfortunately for Wraith King, he levels his ultimate, but he doesn't have too many friends here to help him out.
Not for long.
Yeah, Phoenix has just respawned, but Clinks with another Strafe, his second of this team fight, just got himself a triple kill.
He's just picking off every hero in this game. It's they can't defend themselves. So MSS reacting a little bit late with the fire spirits, but I don't think it was going to make a difference. He was still going to die in that fight.
Oh. And Clinks, the death pact wore off just at the end of that fight. He had a javelin as well, I believe, for it. We talked about the different item builds. You mentioned Maelstrom as one, and just the build up with this casual javelin gives you such a big boost in right-click damage.
Like 25 magic per hit on average, so very effective, especially against like a Dragon Knight. Maybe this is why he's diversifying a bit. Helps them push lanes as well, but they made it work for the Abaddon kill. The biggest loss actually was the global silence. They tried to cast it so that the shield from Abaddon wouldn't come off and save the Clinks, but he got it off right before the global silence, and that's ultimately what made the chase really rough in the first place. So that global silence comes off just a little bit earlier. That entire engagement is a lot better for VGJ Storm, so that was a big team fight loss for him.
Well, you see TA just continuing to farm Blink Deso, the kind of TA timing most TA players will know and love. That's when you feel like you can just do so much, take Roshan, secure towers, really get involved, start controlling the pace of this game. But
and Shadow Fiend being pretty safe too, going for a Manta first. It's pretty effective against Wraith Fire Blast. You'll see it coming. You can usually dodge it. You can dodge Dragon Knight stun. You can dodge TA Meld Strikes. Things like that are great for keeping his HP, making it go a lot farther. So I think it's a fine build. He's forced to play safe, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, for the same reason they picked Abaddon, and that it's a good hero with the shield able to dispel things. Manta is basically another way to, you know, dispel all these things. Fire Spirits, Global Silence. Has an added bonus of being good against TA Refraction with the Manta Illusions to quickly break it.
Abaddon shifting mid now. Definitely don't want to stick around with the TA. It's kind of scary there. She can deal with your HP really quick. Almost Deso on her. Still sitting top net worth. But I feel like we've definitely felt so much impact from Ace. Yeah, 8-1-1 right now.
Yes, he's getting farmed through, killing heroes, getting involved, pushing towers, whereas TA, no, farming ancients, stacking ancients.
Could maybe see a Dragon Knight kill. Sentry's very likely to scout him out though, like the positioning. Kind of hard to de-ward being over here. But pick up the illusion rune and they'll start on rush after they kill this. That was very smart how they delayed that. Although I guess there was Clink's illusion, so they should know Clink's is there. I don't know if they can defend this. Very unlikely, but
yeah, Reincarnation's still on cooldown, so one of the heroes you expect to just run in and be a frontliner isn't really feeling too comfortable to do so. And Secret stopped roaching because they're quite happy to take this team fight.
Skellies are in, doing lots of damage, but good global sounds delay things. But Silencer gets picked off almost immediately, and Snaking, that's going to be his whole life. Just completely separated by the fissure, and they were just not able to do anything.
No. Puppy, he's not done. He's TP'ing in, going on DP. He can't really deal with the eggs immediately, and they're kind of ignoring it. They found bigger fish. It's Rezo, the Dragon Knight. He's almost being brought down. Not quite. Ace is chasing after him with the Skeleton Walk, but back in the main fight, it's Nature's Prophet burnt to a crisp as Fantas all he can do is deny himself with a miscoil. And Secret in full retreat off of a snaking buyback. It feels like Storm have just secured this team fight, taken a tier 1 and stopped Roche from going down.
I actually can't believe they won that fight. That was crazy to me. It wasn't for the fact that they were approaching up high ground, that Dragon Knight had like 1 billion armor and the egg was up there. That fight was so lost. But like, did you see how far Puppy went with life this engagement? Like, he just kept taking damage. He's taking meld strikes and just eating through it. I think a lot of that was Dispel, obviously removing some of the armor reduction from the meld, but man, they really took it to VGJ Storm there and made it hard.
Yeah, Rezo's build, and you see this armlet DK a bit more often on these like more carry-oriented players, but that really helped save his life there. Just able to armlet toggle, get the extra armor. And even so, it's still Secret who go right back into the Roshan pit. They are adamant that Roche is theirs for the taking, and it sure as hell is. No contest this time around.
No global silence, no egg either, so
really, it's not blowing me away. So instead, let's go away from Stream D and let's head instead back to TNC VG. It looks like there's a bit of a battle for Roche at the moment. We'll stick with this one for a bit.
Tim's still in the front line. Armel has to blink BKB, could start the team fight in a big way, and thinking about going long arrow, not gonna hit anything. Okay, very tense moment for both sides. And right now, yeah, they just draw the arrow, just push down mid, make
the Roshan stall happens.
Yeah.
But I think this is going to be an advantage for the Underlord team, I guess.
Yeah, this is where Underlord is really good, right? Like, he has the disengage, he has a firestorm.
They're just trying to bait a fight. Mirana has no BKB, so she's quite hesitant to...
Arrow is gonna hit. Do you want to engage on this?
But that's EP.
Oh, the spike's gonna do it, but Ori just kills him.
The aura with this combo.
The status resists. Where are you at? Armel pops a BKB, no Dragon Form just yet. Still on cooldown for a couple of seconds, and that BKB is essentially wasted. They pop the Dust Sam H out of there.
Oh, but we will also pop his BKB.
On the backline, Fenrir in a little bit of trouble, has a big wand, not gonna elect to use it. No buyback either. Paparazzi has his BKB, goes on high ground. Okay, all right, who cares about the bounty? At least not right now. And they win a team fight in a big way. That's gonna force a buyback from the Shadow Demon.
But he has no TP. Why he...
He's walking it, dude.
Okay.
I mean, they don't do the Roche that fast, right?
Yeah, actually gets there on time. Okay, never mind.
Okay, and the Roche?
TNC got 3 runes, by the way.
We're going to watch the team fight one more time.
TNC got 4 runes, by the way.
Did they actually get all 4 runes?
Yeah, they got all 4 runes.
Okay.
Sam H went to get the 4 runes.
You can see how difficult it is for TNC to engage into VG, right? Because you have to fight through the Pit of Malice.
Yeah, imagine they got a 5-second arrow on the carry hero, but they still were hesitant to go in.
Yeah, it's just like, what do you do?
Is under attack.
And now we're going to see this standoff again.
Oh my god. I think VG should just try to push the bot lane, like push the bot lane in and try to, I don't know. It's like they're losing a lot of farm, like this.
They are. They are really banking on getting this Roshan.
Simba's gonna try to steal the Aegis.
On the back line here, they will find Finmer once again.
Dying at the same spot. No!
Ori says
Oh
it's a bait, and he just jumps in, and now they find Raven. Four-man surround. Raven is dead as well.
God, the damage.
Man, that Earth Splitter is no joke, and now they will catch the DK. DK has the BKB, but he gets stunned. Are they going to use his BKB? He will use it, and he's trying to run out of there, but they're going to just right-click him down. TNC loses one hero, one after. Right-click him down. TNC loses one hero, one after another. And now into the Roche again. The Roshan bait. And now into the Roche again. The Roshan bait is working out really well.
Oh dear. I think VG has just seized almost full control, a decisive control in the game right now by securing his Roche. Oh dear. I think VG has just seized almost full control, a decisive control in the game right now by securing his Roche. They just need to go back, defend their lanes, and oh, Underlord's gonna have, like once he has this, Underlord's gonna have, like once he has this Crimson, the Crimson plus Atrophy Aura would mean that Sam H is not gonna do damage in the fights. Sam H and the DK, Armel. This is huge. Crimson, the Crimson plus Atrophy Aura would mean that Sam H is not gonna do damage in the fights. Up for the Underlord.
So I guess then you do look back to the point that you made earlier about Shadow Blade breaking the...
Sam H and the DK, Armel. This is huge. A huge item pickup for the Underlord.
So I guess then you do look back to the point that you made earlier about Shadow Blade breaking the aura. The aura.
Yeah, he wants to do that for sure. Raven. He wants to do that for sure. Raven.
Awesome back into Nightmare. Awesome back into Nightmare.
Good night.
Clap. It's gonna be there.
Spirit Vessel.
Do they have enough?
No. Good night.
Clap. It's gonna be there.
Spirit Vessel.
Do they have enough?
No detection.
Fenrir, you took that kill. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. He's still out of there, I think. Fenrir, you took that kill. Okay. Alright. He's still out of there, I think.
Yep.
And now Tim's coming back in. Everyone, ooh, the spike, not going to catch anybody. Dude, Tim's, no fear, dude. Okay. Now Tim's coming back in. Everyone, ooh, the spike, not going to catch anybody. Dude, Tim's, no fear, dude. Okay, some fear, he's out.
They didn't have the Earth Splitter there, otherwise they would have definitely tried to get a kill. Go for the kill, right?
Okay, some fear, he's out.
They didn't have the Earth Splitter there, otherwise they would have definitely tried to get a kill. Go for the kill. And
there's a lot of mom spaghetti in this game, dude. Everyone is just not having enough detection in this game, dude. Everyone is just not having enough detection, and TNC backing it up.
I mean, you know,
backing it up.
You know why?
All right, this is crazy, guys. We're going to have to pull away straight to stream A because we've got a VP invade. We're 25 seconds in. And so I'm going to leave you with the casters. Serenity might have just worked it out.
Very hard for Team Serenity to possibly contest that against an Earthshaker. Body blocking. A lot of good areas to get a good Fisher block in. Solo actually thinks that they have some sort of vision there. Right outside that tree area. Not going to be the case. But they have already killed a ward just outside of the mid-tier one.
They've done their research here. The other one, of course, is in this bottom lane.
Blocking out the easy camp. They want to make sure that their aggro trialing is what they're going to be running into the Sven is well set up for success, and they're going to give the Ursa the 1v1 against the Panko, which, again, I'm not terribly surprised that Pasha is going to be left in a 1v1, but this is not going to be a winning 1v1. Ursa will smash you.
I think they realize because the Ursa pick works just because this is a much better start. Just much better lanes overall, too. It's going to force Solo up here at top, because there's no way that they want Pango versus Ursa one-on-one.
Yeah. And that, in turn, PYW will rotate. Now, he looks to be able to pull the easy camp. That has also been blocked. Both teams doing a similar idea, strategy here, trying to block the easy camp, prevent the pull, knowing that their aggro lane is superior. Or at least is in a better position without that pull anyway. ZYD blocked in, no one sets himself up in position to be able to get some good hits in. One raise lands, ZYD trying to stutter step to dodge another raise and does manage to dodge it. Verifier goes off, he's going to turn around, tries to go for the stun onto the Earthshaker. Meanwhile, we have the battle between the two supports in the top lane. ZYD does manage to chase away this Earthshaker. Back away behind the tier 1 tower. Going to be blocked up again by that Fissure. No one's going to start trying to chase him down. Roger trying to get in front of ZYD. He turns around and goes for all the nukes. He's just going to give up his life. I feel like this is almost one of those situations where he's like, I'm going to be out of lane too long.
Yeah, I don't even think that's that bad, just because no one's out of mana.
But he did he missed double range creeps as a result of